So the idea is we want to go back here. We actually never tried to ride down the contraption that was holding the explodey dudes that one time that came out of the well. I don't know if we will be able to. But we never tried. So I want to try that. Nope, this is the wrong way. That guy's going to explode back there, so I'm going to keep walking in it for a little while. And then mostly we want to make a more thorough exploration of this area, A, and B, check out directly the way forward other than the one that took us to that boss. The one that was not hidden behind a Ferris's lockstone. So we actually haven't explored very far going up either, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we found quite a long ways from going down. But that goes quite a long ways. I think they might have actually met up with each other eventually. Yeah, they did. I remember that now. They just burn all of my stamina when they explode like that. I guess I need to be rolling out of the way of that. I don't want to get petrified. It might happen, though. Alright, we're safe for now. For now, we will continue not being petrified. I'm not entirely sure what approach would do better against these guys. Like, obviously blocking is super ineffective. But it seems like it would also be a hard attack to roll against. Holy cow. Range, like if you're a ranged class, I could see them actually being absurdly easy to kill. The best thing that you can do to emulate that with a melee class is pretty much what I just did, of, you know, from maximum range, do the jumping attack at them. Alternatively, maybe you can use that to help out. Oh. Looks like you can come up and get an item here. And there might even be something up there. Not a fake wall. Not a fake wall. Not a fake wall. Now why isn't that obeying the laws of physics? I feel like it should. It's ruining my immersion. Nope. Failure. Alright, this is another one that we could ride. In order to actually get to that, we'll have to drop down. We'll probably take damage doing so. And if we miss the jump, we will almost certainly die. But I think I can just run and jump across there. What's a bonfire ascetic do? Oh, there it is. Burn in bonfire to strengthen nearby foes. Why would I do that? That doesn't sound like a thing I want to do at all. Hey, look, there might even be a way to make it out of here with our lives. If we just do it just right. Probably want an Estus flask here. Alright. Hey, and this is on the other side of that Ferris's Lockstone. Turns out if you explore thoroughly enough, you wouldn't even need the Ferris's Lockstone then. And there's another area that it opens. What? Really? Soul Vessel. That's the one that resets you to level 1, I believe. And up there is where we wanted to check out. Will this take us up then? Before, you see, it took us down. No, it didn't. It took us up, right? I think that's right. I remembered expecting it to take us down, and then it took us up. Nah, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to breaking walls. What's out there? It looks like it's a different color scheme. Perhaps could it be the next area that we're actually supposed to go to? No, it's actually, this is a backtrack. I don't really want to get blown up by that. We've been here long, long ago. Still don't have that key. Let's go ahead and teleport back to the bonfire in the servants' quarters. And for real this time, explore going down the well. Because I feel like we just kind of took the rest of the area full circle, other than potentially going down the well. And perhaps we actually do have to kill that boss. Maybe that is the next objective. And if that's the case, we're just gonna have to get really, 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 really good at fighting him. We can now attack 4 times with this, and we have enough stamina left over to roll afterwards, which is pretty sweet. I kind of doubt that this will let us ride. Oh, we can't jump up there? Nope, we can't. I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, wow. This is blowing my mind right now. We've been here before. This is like the very start of this area. I believe we still don't... Oh, wait, that's not actually even a door. Alright, it's a window. Man, this place is so interconnected. Way more so than I realized. Unfortunately, like, being able to travel between bonfires kind of takes away the meaning of that. It doesn't matter as much that it's interconnected because you can already just port from bonfire to bonfire. You know, don't some of these look like they could be useful? This dude's not very observant at all. Oh no. I was gonna say, I think there's another one in here with me. A key? No. I really want the key that opens up, you know, like all of the doors that we've run into lately. Okay, I believe that's about it for this room. Just trash the place a little bit. Alright, this is the room full of all of the soldiers. They hurt. I think Sinner's Rest is the next zone. Way to find something to get rid of petrified statues. That would also open up a lot of paths for us. Okay, we need to take care of that guy up on the window there. Otherwise, he will be a big problem for us. A life gem. Have we ever tried taking this ladder? We must have. There's an item there. I'm just always a little bit too soon with activating the plunging attack. Alright, nothing else is glowing in here. I do want to try going up here and see if anything different happens when we get into the Iron Maiden thing up here. Oh, it's not technically an Iron Maiden, it's just like a man-sized cage. Man-sized and shaped cage. Alright, it's not actually up here. Where was it? We found another way. Before that intersected with these cages. That was by going up at the start, right? But now it's kind of hard for us to link up with that. I don't remember exactly how to do it, in fact. There's always the old-fashioned way of teleporting from a bonfire to a different bonfire. That just requires me to remember exactly where this bonfire is, which is just back over here. So I want to try and go up on the, like, in that initial tower that you, like, walk to. You fight one mummy, and then there's a tower there. I want to try going up at that tower and then getting in the Iron Maiden there, and if that doesn't take us somewhere different... I no longer know what is right and what is wrong. I do know that we've already got 13,000 souls again, though. Which, seems kind of high. And that's kind of the thing, is it's like, does it seem like we should have gained 2 levels of souls just wandering around where we're wandering? I don't know. Does it seem like it should give us 1 level of soul to kill those 3 demons? Does it, and like... And if we're just supposed to, like, farm those and get more levels, I just feel like there should be better equipment to more easily make use of the levels that we do have. This guy's life would be so much easier if he just didn't aggro onto me. Like, he could just not die every single time by just minding his own business. But he always makes the choice to fight me and therefore die. Like, my roll's not even fast enough to get out of there. Those guys are rough. They die to 1 hit. But they're rough. I know, it doesn't seem like both of those things should be able to be true at the same time, but they are. Just gonna ignore that guy. And that is Sinner's Rise, right? Sinner's Rise. And there's 80 of these guys here. And they are wrecking me. Man, if that would have, like, hit me through that floor, I would have been rather upset. Ow, how did that not hit? My lock-on just kind of failed me. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. And not attacking me along with the rest of your friends. Alright, up here, there's that, and there's this, and they're both locked in different, unique ways. I feel like I need to, like, learn a spell. A spell for curing paralysis on something else other than me. Okay, right here. Oh, okay, this is just, yeah. This is just the other half of that elevator. I was hoping that maybe it would just, like, take us up further, I guess, or down further or something, but... Maybe we should explore Sinner's Rise a little bit more thoroughly, then. 200 souls is all I get from that guy. But he takes 2 entire hits to kill. Just exhausting. Can we actually rest at this bonfire? I didn't think so. Helmet's just not cool enough looking. Doesn't make the cut. So this is just like straight up above the Lost Bastille. I don't know, there might be places to drop down there, but... Not from where we were standing, but just kind of like in general. Alright, up here, feels like we know what's going on there, which is not much. We do have 18,000 souls. That would be at least like 3 levels, so before we go on and explore more, we'll hop back to Majula real quick. I'm like kind of accidentally farming just by way of exploring a lot. We haven't gotten another Sublime Bone Dust, right? I don't think so. We might as well check, but... Now we could burn a bonfire aesthetic. Maybe we should do that, and then fight the boss, right? Maybe that's what we want to do.
Bear, seek, lest this land.
Kind of torn here. I actually might just kind of plan on equipping cooler items and go with more strength even. Then again, fighting this guy, like, endurance seems really valuable. Actually, let's look at some alternate ways to equip armor here, because if we were a little bit more nimble, this guy might actually be a lot easier to fight. Now, just the Bastard Sword and the Shield are already taking up a ton of our equip burden, though. If we wanted to stay below 25%, it's probably not possible to have much of anything for armor. We could try fighting him like this, I guess. Is our parry speed actually affected at all by equipment? Ah, that helmet is actually pretty sweet looking. Unfortunately, our Falconer helm, at least with a couple of upgrades in it, is pretty much strictly superior. That's not any faster, right? No, it's the same. Alright. Getting down below 25% is just gonna cost us, like, absolutely all of our armor. Like, believe it or not, having 366 physical armor is going to make a huge difference, I think. So, with that in mind...
Seek, lest this land.
Let's go ahead and level up our vitality, I think. 1 into endurance, 2 into vitality, randomly. There's not any big plan behind why I leveled up that way. I just kind of wanted to weigh my options a little bit in terms of what if I dropped down to a lower weight class, but once I realized how much the like sword and shield alone were contributing to our weight, it feels very likely that we would die in one hit with the armor that we'd have left over.